Ladies and gentlemen in the footballing world, welcome to Preston North End Football Club Stadium here in Deepdale. Unfortunately, the only football club in the Lancashire County Council that have not played in the Premiership. But today, I am bringing to you the key number 3. The key number 3 on the 12 keys to unlock your professional football career. And I told you I'll be coming with just only 10 minutes every time, every Saturday. Well, we have discussed about what is football, what is professional football, who is a professional, why are great talents not making it to the top stage. I would say key number 1 in the 12 keys to unlock your professional football career is you need to see the picture of your future, of your football career before venturing into it. And we talked extensively about how do you see and how people see differently. And key number 2, I spoke about it last week, which is write down whatever your mental image have seen. It is important to write them down. Today, I am talking about key number 3 on 12 keys to unlock your professional football career. First, you need to see the picture of the future that you want to venture into. Second, you need to write it down, and I make a biblical reference to it. And key number 3 is you need to choose your goals and objectives. Because the stadium where we are today, the football club was formed before they built the stadium. People have been managing it before they built the stadium. So these goals are the steps necessary to fulfill your football vision. Even God said to mankind in Deuteronomy 30 verse 19, he said, I said before you today, life and death, blessings and curses. I call heaven and earth as a witness to your choice today, and that you may choose life so that your descendant may live. So God himself is also calling us to choose. You need to choose your goal and objective as a footballer. If you don't have a goal, there is no target. If you don't have objective why you need to get there, then you are not ready to play football. Your goals as a player are clear markers that will take you where you need to go in life. But if you refuse to create a reflective time as a footballer to see the picture of your future, as key number 1 said, and never acted on it according to key number 2, to write down your plan. It may be very difficult to choose your goals and objectives. You know, I told you already before I came to this. So your football life will only be based on trial and error, time wasting, and societal peer pressure. Because even people going to supermarkets, shopping, they write down the important things they want to buy in the shop, in the supermarket. Key number 4, describe every footballer as an apple. No, let me finish with this key number 3, which is you need to choose your goal and objective. First of all, I live in the United Kingdom where I wrote this book, and there was a need for me to know the following statistics before I will ever advise any footballer on where and how to start their football career. If you want to play football in the UK, for example, you need to know the population of the United Kingdom, population of football followers in this nation, population of football players in the Premiership, population of football players in the Championship, population of football players in the League 1, League 2, in the Scottish League, in the Welsh League, in Valderrama Conference League, in Unibond League, amateur players, grassroots players, and then you need to know, if you are a foreigner, how many foreigners can be accepted there. Am I able? So these are some of the things you need to know. You need to choose your goal and objective as a football player. You want to play football, know that it's very crucial for you to write down your goals and objectives. Objectives are the detailed steps of your goals. Objectives determine when you want things to be done, to happen in your life. These are when you want things to happen in your life. You must clearly identify what you need to do, when you need to do them, in order for you to get to where you want to be in life. For example, if you want to become a professional football player, and one of your goals is to join a football academy or well-organized grassroots football club, you have to start somewhere. That's your goal, to start somewhere. And some of your objectives will be to choose a school or a club with rich criteria. Fill in the club application or a club with well-structured academy to start training. Objectives should include specific training times table. Personal planning goals setting program. You need to also have that personal. Some goals, this is a sample of goals. Increase communication with football managers and football agents, lost weight, get my travel document ready, purchase real estate, play for my university, open a new bank account, business account, spiritual goals, personal family goals, health goals, marital goals, career goals, personal relationship goals, financial goals, personal investment goals, emotional goals, business goals, and fitness goals. You need all these. You might have more than this written down by yourself, but it is very crucial for you to have these personal goals. You know, what is this key number 3, if I may remind you again? The key number 3 is write and choose and write down your goals and objectives as a footballer. I have read to you, you need all these, because the key number 1 is telling you need to see the picture of your future, like I explained extensively in that key number 1. If you find a painter is drawing what is in his mental image. What is it that is in your mental image as a footballer? Key number 2 said, write it down, because Habakkuk chapter 2 said, write down the plan, write down the vision, make it plain, so that whoever sees it can run with it. Because if a manager or football agent or people around you see that this guy has a vision, this guy has goals and objectives, this guy write them down clearly, then they will be able to see what you write and be able to advise you where to go. And the key number 3 is making sure you choose your goal and objective very clearly. And I've read to you what you need to do. It is very, very crucial to follow this. And I read to you an example. God said in Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 19, he said, I said before you today life and death, blessing and curses. I call heaven and earth as a witness to your choice today, and he's even advising you that you should choose life so that your descendant may live. So if you have this step by step written down for yourself as a footballer, then you're beginning to know where you're going. You saw where you're going. Because if I'm traveling somewhere, I need to have a transportation, I need documentation, I need to know where the garage of that vehicle I'm taking. If you are taking vehicle, you need to know your journey step by step. Because along the journey, there might be unforeseen circumstances. Are you able to handle them? But if you know you wrote them down already, like all the goals and objectives, you know that these things have already been written. It will happen. Just like what is happening in the world today. It has been written in the scripture over 2,000 years ago that when the end time is coming, Jesus said, these are the things you are going to see. Can you imagine? It is now in our own time we are seeing the true picture of what Jesus said in Matthew 23, Matthew 24. So it has already been written even before Jesus was born and died and gave up his life for us to be saved. It has been written. It has been documented. Apostle Paul went against it, yet he finally gave up and began to worship Christ and became one of the disciples who wrote 15 epistles. Because what? All those things has been documented. The same thing, you need to document your your journey. This world we are in is a journey. Are you able to document your journey? This is key number 3. Choose, write down and your chosen goals and objective. Thank you very much. It's already 10 minutes like I promised, and God bless you as I will be coming with you on key number 4 next Saturday. Thank you. My name remains the same, Timothy Olugbenga Daniels.